No.
Yes.
Damn it. He's doing the spike thing.
St. Brown. Receiving yards, over under 71.5.
Over. He will be more of a focal point, and just on targets alone. Chain moving, first down maker.
Yep, target, yak, over.
I like that.
Under. What? It'll be Laporta.
You're a problem. You're a real problem.
Jared Goff needs a breakout game.
All right, last couple. Jared Goff interceptions, over under 0.5.
Under. MVP.
Under.
Yeah.
I'm going to go over.
There he is. There's the old deflator. All right, last one.
DeAndre Hopkins, touchdown, over under 0.5.
For the Chiefs.
That we're past
Okay, I want to
that.
make sure people understand you're not saying he still plays for the Tigers.
Right, for the Chiefs. Sorry. Yes, for the Chiefs.
I'm saying under just because it takes more than a week to be integrated and to play a big role. Playing percentage.
Unless you're in Buffalo.
Okay,
Hey,
then.
where do I line up? Right there. Okay.
Touchdown.
If this were any other year's Chiefs, I'd say over because, of course, it is and it has to work that way. But this year, Pat Mahomes, not vintage, I'll say under.
Red zone over.
I'm thinking, welcome to Kansas City. Here's your touchdown. There you go.
You're going to gain like 7 games on these.
Or I just need the ball.
And that is the Prop Bet Casino. All right, guys, this football season, elevate that tailgating. Moran Buick GMC, the 24 Sierra 4-wheel drive LT Elevation Crew Cab. Lease it, $239 a month, 24 months, $999 down for GM and immediate employee family members. Moran also has pricing for everyone on the 25 Buick Encore. GX Preferreds, $239 a month, 0 down, just sign and drive. MoranExpress.com for any certified service. It's Moran Buick GMC, where you always get the best price, period. It's on Telegraph, just north of Eureka and Taylor. Visit them online anytime. MoranExpress.com. It's Moran Buick GMC. We are professional grade.
Over 20 years ago, the first batch of Tito's handmade vodka was distilled in the heart of Austin, Texas.
more
Since then,
Jimmy
its roots have
Crickets?
stayed put, and
See
its
if we
vodka
see any
continues to be
more.
made on the same land where Tito built his dream. A distillery called Mockingbird that houses a simple vodka with a spirit the size of Texas and as good as the day it was born. Learn more about the Tito's story at Tito'sVodka.com. Distilled and bottled in Austin, Texas. 40% alcohol by volume, namely 80 proof. Crafted to be savored responsibly.
Hey man, can you call the ride?
I can, but you mind doing it instead?
Yeah, I guess. But why can't you?
Well, thing is, my score is really bad.
That's embarrassing.
Oh, really? Well, at least my voter score is high.
Wait, your what?
My voter score. I have a 5.0 if I don't say so myself. I vote in every single election. Presidentials, primaries, local elections, you name it. If there's an election, I'm voting.
Oh, that's a thing?
Mm-hmm. And it's public.
For real?
Yeah, man. You better start voting. You gotta get that score up.
I like high scores. How do I start?
Okay, election day is Tuesday, November 5th. Make sure you vote. That'll get that voter score up. Hit up votehq.org to check your registration and where to vote.
Nice. I'll call the ride now. And let me check out votehq.org while we wait.
Your voting record is public. Friends and family can't see who you vote for, but they can see if you vote. Vote by November 5th and make sure you have the highest voter score you can. Paid for by American Independent Radio.
What does winning Powerball sound like? Sounds like it's time to play. We're talking big.
Friday's Mega Millions jackpot is $229 million.
This hour of instant feedback brought to you by Mike Sakura of National Benefit Plans. For affordable life insurance, log on to nbphealth.com.
WXYT FM and WXYT HD1 Detroit. An Odyssey Sports Station. Sports headlines. All day, every day. From the Corwell Health Sports Desk. This is 97.1 The Ticket.
Brought to you by Twin Peaks. Family and friends turn to rivals across the Mitten States. It's the 117th battle for Paul Bunyan. Michigan and Michigan State prime time in Ann Arbor tomorrow night. It's the first time since 2008 that the Wolverines and Spartans both enter this one unranked. But Michigan head coach Sharon Moore says that doesn't change anything.
It's a big game. It's the state championship. And our guys are very excited, obviously down about what happened, but excited to go compete against this team that they take a lot of pride in. Paul Bunyan keeping that trophy here.
Spartans head coach Jonathan Smith says he's felt the importance of the rivalry since day one.
I definitely felt it a part of
rival. I think I got asked about him even in my introductory press conference. And so, no, I felt it's getting here, understand that this is an important game, most important regular season game we'll play.
Vegas favors the Wolverines between 3 to 5 points, depending on the sports book. Kickoff at 7:30, pregame show at 4:30 over on WWJ. Pistons head coach J.B. Bickerstaff is back in Cleveland tonight. Detroit's looking for their first win of the season after falling to the Pacers in the opener. Tip-off at 7:30, pregame at 7:05, right here on 97.1. And Game 1 of the World Series is tonight. Dodgers and Yankees. Former Tiger Jack Flaherty starts for L.A. First pitch at 8:08. At the Corwell Health Sports Desk, I'm Luke Sloan. For more, go to 97.1 The Ticket or Odyssey.com.
Hey, have you ever thought about a career in crime?
It's the Rico Beard School of Felonies.
This thing is bigger than Nino Brown. This is big business.
Pay starts at $42,000 a year. Blue Magic. That's a brand name. Like Pepsi. That's a brand name.
Rico now doing reads for LaCosaNostra.org. Thisthingofours.com.
Right, that's what I meant.
As far back as I can remember, I always wanted to be a gangster.
Fraud, embezzlement. We got you covered. We run you through a 12-point plan for success in your criminal enterprise.
You're gonna like this guy. He's all right. He's a good fella. He's one of us.
So you can go, you can find out, pick something that helps you out so that you can help out in the community.
It's the Rico Beard School of Felonies. 5 o'clock, good to have you aboard. Odyssey.com Rewind, you missed anything. So we want to do rivalry a little differently. So, look, if you want to, we started the day, I talked to Cookies because I do the pod with him on Fridays, and it's just, he didn't understand the response from his co-host, he didn't understand the response from you. Which game are you more excited for, Michigan State or Lions Titans? And for 75% of people calling in to say, Lions against the Titans, that's a coping. That's U of M fan coping. The reality is, a rivalry has a baked in, it's a bottom. Even if the teams are bad, your dislike of each other allows you to watch the game and have something on the line. The Lions are so good, and the Titans are so boring and bad. You can't possibly sell that. Yeah, you can sell it, just don't do it between 2 and 6. So we've had that conversation. I wanted to ask a different question. Now, Kenny's going to have the most interesting perspective because he doesn't really like either side. And he's an SEC honk. But I wanted to ask this question, both you guys and for the people. What is the one thing you hate about your rival the most? If you're a Michigan fan, what do you hate about Michigan State the most? The one thing. If you're a Spartan, what is the one thing? You don't get a buffet, all right? This isn't the late 90s at the Chinese buffet and the whole menu's out there under heat. This is a whole different deal. It has got to be the one thing that grinds your gears more than anything else. So Kenny not liking either school but having to deal with both fan bases as a phone screener and a member of a radio show, I am interested in what he has to say. David, it'll be what he hates about State. For me and you, it's what we hate about Michigan. But I wonder what the answers are. So I wanted to just see something different. Uh-oh, David's staring into space, Kenny's falling asleep, and Rico's scratching his beard. This is exciting. 248-539-97. I said, David, what's wrong?
Oh, nothing's wrong. Because I haven't. What I hate about most Michigan State fans, there are many of them in my life, and I can't stand them for this.
I'm sitting right here.
Is that they hate Michigan more than they love their own school or team.
Really?
Oh, yes. I cannot stand that. When Michigan State is bad, they'll text me about when Michigan loses, but if I ask you about the score of your game, you don't know anything about it.
Yeah, I don't like that at all. David, I gotta be honest, your friends are losers. You gotta stop.
David, that's legit.
Like, come on now.
David, am I allowed to hate those people too?
Sure.
That's legit.
Like, what happened to your game at 3:30? But you can tell me about mine?
Oh, that's
but David, that swings both ways. Because I've had Michigan fans say, seriously? Why do you care? So I understand
He
that.
said I can only pick one, so
all
I'll
right,
go
so
with that.
David's number one thing he hates about Michigan State is in your words, the fans who care more about Michigan losing than their team winning. Is that the appropriate way to package it?
Yeah, I would say so.
Rika, on the eve of rivalry game, what is the one thing? We got to make sure we keep you under control. Okay. This will turn into the luge.
No.
Rika's going to go flying down the mountain.
No. It's if I had to pick one with a bullet, it is Michigan fan that never attended. Now, it's not to say you can't be a fan. It's Michigan fan that never attended who then wants to tell you how bad your school's academics are. That's the thing that grinds me. Oh, you went to the college. Where'd you go? Well, don't worry about it. What does that matter? Seriously? So, yeah, that's okay. That's that one for me.
This is cathartic for you guys. I feel good about this. Now, Kenny, it's probably a little more happy-go-lucky because Kenny doesn't particularly like either school. So, Kenny, as a man who has, you went to college up here, you are grown here, you have family connections to Georgia, I do get that. But you've dealt with both fan bases for a long time.
Absolutely.
So, which one do you want to start with first? What is the thing you hate most about, start with State?
I'll start with State. The thing I hate most is how State fans aren't nearly as passionate as I think they should be. Because you guys, maybe it's because I work with you two, because you guys are two of the most passionate State fans I know. But when you bring up a State topic, it feels like, come on, guys, where are you? I need you here. We want to pack the lines with State calls right now, and you're not showing up. Get on board.
Okay, so say MSU apathy is what you hate the most.
A little bit.
Okay, now, what do you hate most about Michigan?
Selfishly, I would say it's not Athens radio, but I hate that they cheated and kept us out of the playoffs. That's not it.
We were allowing him to do that one thing.
I can be cathartic too, damn it.
You know what, Kenny, if that's where you want to go.
No, that's not my number one. Okay. My number one is that they only seem to care when they're winning. Because what have we heard all week this week? Oh, we won a natty last year. Oh,